Hey guys, in this video, I'll show you how to disassemble and completely remove the bottom freezer baskets and the door in order to gain full access to the bottom and back side in order to do the thorough cleaning. If you look inside the refrigerator, you should see a sticker like this with the model number. My sticker was on upper right inside of the refrigerator. This instruction applies to following Kenmore models. Anything that starts with 253.7034, 7041, 7042, 7044. By the way, 253 indicates that it's a Kenmore, and next four digits indicate different versions of this particular model. Mine happens to be 7041. First, empty out your entire freezer section to make it easier to disassemble parts.
Okay, for this basket, you just lift up and out. There's 4 slots, 2 on each side. You just snap it out. And the basket comes out. And then for this part here, grab something flat where you can push that pin out, and then you gotta pull it out from the other side. Okay, so here I'll show you from the opposite side. I'm gonna push the pin from this side, and then, well, the center part comes out, and then I'm gonna pull this out. So it's a 2-piece. When this piece goes in, these legs expand. This part, you have tab here, and there's one exactly like that underneath. So I'm gonna go push that in from the bottom. Okay, you saw that come up. I'm gonna push that in, and then I need somebody to, no, okay, like that. Basically, both of these tabs have to be pushed in, and then you just slide it out. But be careful, the other side is gonna break easily, so go over there and take that out. Okay, same thing on this side. I'm gonna push in the tab here, here. Okay, you gotta pull it out like that. Okay, for this, I just went in here, and then pop it out like that. Okay, so for this, I guess I'm gonna try a little differently. Just wedge my screwdriver in there and get it to pop out like that. Okay, basically, just gotta get this squeezed for it to come out. So make sure both sliders are pushed in all the way. Lift up straight initially. Okay, like that, and then, okay, and lift up the back side. Okay, and then you gotta clear here. Let's see, show here. Okay, gotta lift up, and then you wanna go forward, okay, and clear this side, and then you can tilt it up.
To detach the door, you have to remove two 3/8-inch bolts on each side. It's helpful to have someone hold the door during this time. Please note that initially I took off these wrong bolts and ended up struggling to get the door vertically aligned so that it closes airtight. Afterwards, while editing this video to find relevant model numbers for this instruction, I found this original installation document which pointed out the correct bolts to remove. Therefore, this door removal part of the video was retaken after all the assembly. Now you can see the mess on the bottom and the back sides that were not accessible for cleaning until everything was disassembled. So after cleaning all the areas that I would not have access to without taking everything apart, for reassembly, reattach the door first by screwing in 2 bolts back on each side. After you attach the door, close the door and check left and right sides to confirm that door is vertically aligned and closes airtight. For the bottom basket, get the back side in first and then gradually lower the front side. This looks easy, but it took few attempts to get the basket to go down all the way.
When you put this back in, it's got to go down below this level here so that this arm doesn't catch it. Same thing here. You see what happened, guys? I came out too far. I need to push the basket in 1 slot further, okay, because otherwise this won't snap in. Okay, so when you're putting this back in, you're gonna be one slot away from the edge corner one, okay? You're gonna snap in there, and it's same thing in the back. You're gonna leave that corner piece out and snap it in. Okay. You know you got it right if the basket is inside this edge. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna latch this, but before I slide that in, okay, you wanna make sure you wanna get these latches in at the same time you're putting that in, okay? You see the tab is sticking out? It should actually go inside, okay? Lucy, hold it here. This needs to come out. And that tab needs to go inside like that. Then it snaps in. Okay, this screw comes in two pieces. So when this piece goes in there, it's gonna expand the legs. So you wanna put this in first, okay? So that it goes in all the way. After that, you push this in to expand the legs to hold it in place. Okay, get that leg in there like that. And then I'm gonna put the second piece in the middle and it'll expand out the legs.
Sorry guys, I'm missing this part of the video. So just note the orientation of this bracket when we removed it and just push the two tabs back into the same slot where they came out of.
All right, so everything's clean. Just double checking to make sure everything slides, doesn't catch anything. Now it seals properly.
I always try to provide very detailed instruction with close-up videos in all my DIY videos, so you don't need to be intimidated at all for this easy DIY, especially now that you know the key tips to avoid potential pitfalls. Excluding the time it took to clean, organize, and take a couple dozen videos, I would say just the pure disassembly and reassembly probably took about 15 to 20 minutes total. Hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.